Morning, everybody.
Greetings, screeners and meaners! It's another edition to Check It If Collected. Today we're going to be checking out an amazing Spider-Man Oscorp Tower Battle, set number 91351. It's a 414-piece set. Anyways, alright. Screeners and meaners, yes, today we're going to be checking out this set. I am actually super stoked about this because of Spider-Man Homecoming is now in theaters. Yes, so so you see Spidey here swinging in here, you see the lizard, and you also see the helicopter guy there, if you guys can see that, you know, helicopter squat guy. And let's check out, see what the figurines. See, you see Spider-Man. I'm sorry, the box is quite big, so I'm trying to put it on there at an angle. And you see the figurines that comes inside the box. Of course, there's a number again in case you guys are interested in checking this out or actually purchasing it. So, so let's go and see. Look at the side, the back of the box here. And this is all what's inside. You get this pretty cool rooftop. This has actually made me want to buy it in the first place because I saw this, and I actually didn't even pay attention to the crane, and that was just a plus when I actually saw that. So that is what that is there, just to be honest. Let's look at the other sets at the bottom here. Yeah, got some. Yeah, get the light. See, go on this stuff in case you guys are interested. And the other numbers. Hope you guys can see that there. Hope you guys can get a little closer if I got to. And I actually have this one. This one here, this lizard. He's one of the bigger figures on the 12-inch lizard, and he's in some of my old stop motions. So look out for him for like a little Easter egg. And it was actually supposed to be Easter egg because I actually had the figurine, I had this D set that long. I was actually waiting when I heard the announcement of the Spider-Man Homecoming, and I hope all those numbers showed up. I'm gonna actually run them back, make sure. Yeah, come on, focus in there. I'm just gonna do this over again just real quick in case anybody's looking to try to pick these up, and you know. All right, and that's pretty much about it. Yes, so let's go and check out and see what's inside the box. Okay, screeners and meters, the box is open, and here it is. The set's already together. Sorry, guys, I'm not really on the build tip yet. I'm probably going to get there soon, but right now I got a lot of stuff to get taken care of. So I will have to say this. I thought this would be my first build that I would do, and I'm glad I did not do it because there were some major issues. The box has a 414-piece set. I'm going to be honest with you, I added maybe about 75 pieces to a 100-piece set. I do not know if that's something that was wrong from the factory or whatever, but I was missing a lot of pieces. For example, you could probably notice off the bat where I did not have all the bricks for them. And then there's these ports that kind of snug pieces together here, these little blue clear pieces, and that didn't happen. But we'll get to that, the pros and cons in a second. Let's go and hop into what is actually inside the box. So you get this pretty nifty crafted rooftop, and again, I'm sorry because not all the pieces that came with it was supposed to be in there, or I mean all the pieces supposed to be in there actually supposed to be in there, and I had to add a lot of the stuff. I actually had to get kind of creative, to be honest with you. So luckily I had all the pieces that they was kind of needed, and I've added stuff to my own likings here and there. So I just kind of did that or whatever. So the crane itself, again, I did a few modifications to this. I just really had to because it just, without the pieces being where they're supposed to be at, it would not have been done. So, if you see the crane there, it does swivel, goes around, it goes up, and it has a little crank in the back there, if you guys can see, and it does actually work. So, and I think I would probably do some more modifications about it between future stop motions because I really like the crane. It has a little glass window there, and that works for itself. So you get by Spider-Man's webbing, which is a pretty big webbing. As you can see it back there. See the size of it, compare them. So, just going to put this here so you can actually take a look at it. So, get zoomed back in here. The lizard up first. So, you can see him. If anybody's familiar with the old WoW Mega Bloks series, World of Warcraft. He has the upper body big like that. So get you out the way. Spidey's up next. I should have saved the best for last, but didn't. I wanted to show him second because he's next up in the row. So, and that's pretty amazing detail on that. They even made him look a little thinner, you know, as far as size comparison, making him look more skinny. Spider, and I'll show you what I mean right here. You know, the pants are a little thicker, if you guys can tell from the side there. Get my finger out the way. Move Spidey's hands out the way. So, come on. You guys can just see it there. And has a little web blasting that fits right in his hand or palm or in the palm. And then you have the SWAT lizard goon helper guy. He has a pipe. So pretty cool. Nice detail. You know. And that's it for that. So yeah, so here you have, I mean, the bits and pieces you see where it comes around, it does have a gimmick to it. This here goes up, and actually I forgot one particular piece, and of course is the helicopter, and I had to add pieces to that to make sure that fits together. And you notice I didn't put any stickers on it. I have the stickers, but I just decided not to put them on there and stuff because I didn't know actually what I wanted to do, if I wanted to change it up or do some customizations to it. So, and in my honest opinion, I had to change some things on this whole set or whatever. It actually fires, just in case you guys wanted to know. So that's it on that. And put the little helicopter to the side, and shame on me, it should have been in there, but that's okay. That's all right. So yes, and let's see over here. If you can see here, this little satellite or tower or beacon, or you want to call it, does actually, if you press this piece down, it does push it up, and that piece is this piece here. That's what that is. And it comes off. That's why I really didn't mess with it, because it actually comes off in a certain way. And not, I'm saying that's not a bad thing, because I can work with stop motion, but the thing about it is it never stays when I really need it to. And maybe you guys will be able to tell in stop motion, maybe you won't. But that's it. Anyways, screeners and meters, let me go ahead and just hop into this right quick. This, like every set, has its pros and cons. This has probably more cons than pros. The set itself, I'm gonna start with the pros, is absolutely phenomenal. It's great. I do like the crane. I do like the rooftop battle. I like how it comes up. You can actually do some really cool stuff with it. And I like the, basically, I think the versatility in the figurines. That's great. It's perfect. Helicopter, that's even cool too. You know, and somebody can fit in there, just in case you guys know. Just throw that in right quick. And that's pretty much the pros. Like the crane, and works, actually goes with a swivel. Like this big webbing, that's pretty cool. I did some pretty, you'll see in the stop motion from there. And like that, at amazing detail, big ups to that. Cons. The cons is that I did not have all the pieces I needed for this set. I added maybe 75 pieces to maybe 100 pieces in this set. And I got it done because I have most of the majority of the major pieces. But there's a lot missing. Like, I had to replace pretty much this whole back row here, and the reason why it probably doesn't match is because the rest of them that look kind of shiny, but I had to fill it in with what I had. I had to change pieces of these plates here, and I actually had to change this whole bottom section. So, wow, that stayed together. Good for my ingenuity. I had to change the whole bottom section. That's why these little blue pieces are here, because this here, I had to pretty much recreate this whole bottom. And if you can see the discoloration there, I had to use this other pieces, because it initially comes with these little shiny, more metallic. It's probably not coming on the camera, but it's more shiny metallic. But just to finish certain things. But I made it so I can use it. It worked kind of in my benefit, just because what I did was I used it to basically add on different parts to the stop motion. All right, and go and get this out the way. And I have to say that's one of the biggest cons. As for the crane itself, you can see the bottom, I had some red I had to make this go up a little level and to add more pieces to it, and also to the back to make it more sturdy, because it just wasn't working with what they had. I had to change some things and stuff because there was quite a bit of pieces missing in there. This here was the main thing that was there, so I'm glad that worked out for the best. But the parts I've dealt with is that, I mean, there's some loose parts in here. So fair warning, if you do happen to buy this and you're looking for something spectacular and everything, I have to say that these are some of the older brands and they just kind of dropped the ball in some cases. But again, you can see it still keeps coming off, and maybe it's particularly because I'm in extra heavy, but I had to recreate this whole thing. Some of these pieces, a lot of pieces don't come in there and stuff, but I had to basically restructure it so it can actually stay, because the pieces I have, I couldn't finish it. So I don't know if it was a rush thing or something they had to do. I'm not exactly sure. It is what it is on that and stuff. So we're just going to take that and put that to the side. So, and hey, I mean, whatever, but it works. The other con I have about it is that their feet, the little feet itself sticking on to pegs, are extremely loose. I don't know if it's something that they were trying to go for or something, but it's other figurines tug and they'll stay on there tight. And it's pretty much going, so I don't understand that. It just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. So shame on that. Anyways, also for comparison for vehicles and stuff, so I'm going to start doing something more often than most. Put this in here. You have Voyager size. Voyager size. I'm sorry, screeners. Robots in Disguise. Bumblebee. And we'll take him. We'll put Spidey in the front there. We're going to move him to the side there. Put him there. And I think that works for a car. I don't know if you guys think stuff. And here is Bumblebee transformed. Again, that works. I think that really works. That is super cool. Super, super cool. Yeah, that fits about right. So getting a little close up there. So focus, camera, focus. There we go. So, and then you can see B there. So just doing my crossover plugs. That's something new I'm going to start doing more often, so you guys can see. So yes, all right, screeners and meaners, without further ado, you know you guys have more to view, so let's see what this thing can do. Okay, screeners and meters, hope you guys enjoyed that stop motion there. I just want to zoom out. Of course, you see, I have to see the star is Spidey. Then zoom back. That could have been a little bit smoother. Anyways, yes, so if you guys happen to see the set, you can pick it up. But fair warning, you may be lack of pieces that thereof. It may not be the same for you that it was for me, but just heads up, just give you the heads up. Okay, screeners and meters, appreciate the watch as always. Do what you do as long as you do it well. JRO Network, and I'm out. And please stay tuned because I have so much more to show. Later.